Hello, YouTube. Baldman building an airplane here. This is Fuselage Section 32, Part 2. Today, we're going to be working on some flooring. Um, you know, not hardwood or ceramic or even carpet. This is going to be some really basic flooring in this airplane. It's all aluminum. I don't think I'm putting any flooring in the back. Besides what's here. You want to put some baggage in the baggage area, toss it in and let it rest on the aluminum floor. It'll be fine. I don't see a reason to put something in there that would add weight and gain. I don't know. I guess it would be padding, but if you threw something hard in there, like a foldable bike, and messed it up somehow, I don't know. I'm not certain on that, but yeah, I guess we'll see what time brings and how beat up it gets. But that's where it's going right now. I might put some like stick down vinyl flooring in the front, something like you'd see on an Airbus floor. I think when you first walk in, it looks like I think I call it like penny flooring, but it's vinyl and it's just like little raised circles or something. I might do that in the front, just because there's going to be a lot of wear and tear from using rudder. So we'll see about that. But in the back, nothing at all. As you can see here, also, we do have the front half of the inner fuselage painted. I think you've probably seen that on a couple of videos now. That is a Rust-Oleum textured dark gray, I believe. I was gonna go with darker, but I really didn't want the heat in there. Although realistically the heat's gonna be because the top of the plane is probably gonna be blue, so that's probably just that's gonna cause just as much heat, so whatever. But yeah, we'll get the baggage area painted up later on once everything's out of the way, or rather once everything is installed. So these floors are relatively simple, as you saw. A lot of pop rivets, and then you've got some sidewalls as well on either side. This is definitely one of those. What is going on with the camera there? Times I really enjoyed having the rotisserie so that I could sit outside instead of like bending over into it. I still have bent over a little bit, but it's a lot easier than sort of like leaning over the whole thing and leaning in, and I ended up just basically turning it completely. What is this? It's past 90 degrees. It's like 115 or something like that right now. That made this really easy to just get in there and rivet in the nut plates. So the nut plates here are for the tunnel, or rather the center section there. The elevator push rod goes through the middle, and you'll have wiring that goes in the middle as well. And you got to be able to access that stuff during condition inspection and whatnot. So these nut plates allow you to just pop a panel on there and get back to that inspection later on. And there's the rudder cable goes through each side of the baggage floor too, just on the front. It goes through the sort of stringers that you can see on other places, but on the front it goes through the fold down tab on the skin. These rivets here, where you're putting the nut plates in and attaching it to the sort of step area, these were pretty difficult. I even have the like 1-inch no hole yoke, and that got a lot of them, but some of them were just a real nightmare. I want to say the one in the middle between the two steps is really kind of tough because actually you kind of see it just did it there, and it's got a circle around it. I don't know what exactly. I think there's just something in the way there. It's pretty tough to get that one. I think I ended up bending the nut plate and then drilling it out and having to do it again. So and then these aft ones, you just sort of like pop some universals in there and have at it. So that wraps it up for this time. Come back next time. We'll do some more flooring. See you then. Thanks for stopping by.